Well, here we are in another location in the church, and I'll give you a little challenge here to see if you can recognize this stained glass window that's behind me. A little tricky because I actually uncovered it. It's been covered by a curtain for a while, so that'll give you a little bit of a hint. The symbol on the stained glass is not necessarily fitting with what I want to share with you today, but I do think that when we take communion, when we think of the cup, the New Testament in Christ's blood, that gives us a certain amount of comfort. And in these times of turmoil, in so many different ways, I know that many times we're encouraged to go to the Psalms for comfort, but I began thinking to myself, there are 150 Psalms, and some of them are very long. Some of them are short, but there's some very long ones. And so someone says, well, if you need comfort, go to the Psalms. Maybe not everybody knows where they can go. So I wanted to share just a few places that I think are important. First off, in Psalm 91, the first 4 verses says this: "He who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will abide in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say to the Lord, my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. For it is he who delivers me from the snare of the trapper and from the deadly pestilence. He will cover me with his pinions, and under his wings you may seek refuge. His faithfulness is a shield and a bulwark." I kind of thought I knew what bulwark was, but I looked it up anyways, and it just means a wall of defense. In a nautical term, it's the side of a ship that's above the water line. So the next psalm, I think that's equally important to help us feel good in times of distress, Psalm 27, verse 5. "In the day of trouble, he will conceal me in his tabernacle. In the secret place of his tent, he will hide me." So if you're finding troubles, if you're seeing troubles around you, what a great reminder that is for each of us. And then in Psalm 31, we have this verse. Let me remember which one it is. Okay, verse 20. "Thou didst hide me in the secret place of thy presence from the conspiracies of man. Thou dost keep them secretly in a shelter from the strife of tongues." Well, with the many voices that seem to be in conflict today, what a good security that is. A secret place in the shelter of the Lord. What a great reminder that is. And the last one is in Psalm, check it again, Psalm 32, 7, and this is what that says: "Thou art my hiding place." Let me say that again. "Thou, Lord, art my hiding place. Thou dost preserve me from trouble. Thou dost surround me with the songs of deliverance." Wow, what a great thought. Thou dost surround me with the songs of deliverance. So if you find yourself stressed, if you find yourself in a bit of trouble, if you feel there's so much trouble around us in so many different ways, those are just a few psalms and some verses that you can go to. And I hope you'll take an opportunity to think about the fact that God is like a loving Father who wants to open up his arms and wrap us and protect us. And I hope that's helpful for all of you. God bless.